Good evening, students. Today I am going to give you a lecture on the topic of loading effect in measurement system. This is a topic of EIM subject, but before starting that, I would like to tell you about some of the precautions we need to undertake to survive from corona. These instructions has been given by our Chief Minister under Mission Fateh. That is, wear mask, wash your hands, and maintain social distance. I hope you all are already doing this and making yourself and your family safe. Thank you. Now we will start our chapter, that is measurement system, and the topic under that chapter is loading effect, which we are going to cover in this video. I'm sharing a screen with you all, showing your presentation on the topic of loading effect. First of all, what is loading effect? Whenever we connect some external instrument or some external measuring device in a circuit, then the circuit will have a loading effect in it. That means its values will be changed because of the load which we have connected externally. That is called as loading effect. It will be clear to you when we will discuss our example. Firstly, we will see here that the resistance of a voltmeter should be infinite. The voltmeter has its internal resistance, and that resistance should be infinite. Now, the voltmeter internal resistance should be infinite means the voltmeter resistance should be of very high value practically. Ideally, it is not possible to have an infinite value. So we need to have a very high resistance or very high value of resistance in a voltmeter which is having its internal resistance as high value. Now, we will take an example of voltmeter whose internal resistance and sensitivity is low, and we will take results accordingly, and also we will evaluate the value with the internal resistance as very high and the sensitivity as very high, and then we will calculate the value, and we will now discuss that whose value is close to our true value. First of all, we will evaluate the resistance without any load, that is without introducing voltmeter or ohmmeter in the circuit. We will evaluate the resistance, and after that, when load or voltmeter will be added, we will analyze the output. So here, a low resistance voltmeter may give correct reading when measuring voltage is in low resistance circuit, but the voltmeter produces unreliable and erroneous reading when connected in high resistance circuit. That means we will take an example here. That means if this is a circuit, then we have connected 100 kilo ohm here and 50 kilo ohm here, and 150 volt is an input. What will be the value when we analyze this circuit without introducing voltmeter? First case is without introducing voltmeter, we are evaluating its internal resistance. Now, as you can see, voltage drop across 50 kilo ohm resistor will be 50 into 150 divided by 100 plus 50. That will be 50 volt. As we all know, these two resistance are in parallel with each other. So we will multiply voltage with it. That would be 50 volt. That means the voltage drop across this resistor is 50 volt. And that should be the true value without introducing this voltmeter. Now we will introduce this voltmeter with two cases. First, Voltmeter A will have a sensitivity of 1000 ohm per volt, while voltmeter B will have a 20,000 ohm per volt. So sensitivity of voltmeter B will be high. And now we will discuss about our values. I'm again telling you that without introducing this voltmeter, the voltage drop across 50 kilo ohm would be 50 volt, as it has been evaluated by this formula, and its value is 50 volt. Means before the connection of voltmeter, the voltage drop across 50 kilo ohm resistor is 50 volt. Now let's take a first case when voltmeter A is used. Now in voltmeter A, the sensitivity of voltmeter is 1000 ohm per volt, right? So now we will evaluate the resistance of voltmeter, internal resistance of voltmeter, that is sensitivity into voltage. Sensitivity is 1000 here and voltage is 50 here. It will be equal to 50 kilo ohm. Now when the voltmeter A is connected across the resistor 50 kilo ohm, when we are connecting voltmeter here, then it will be in parallel with this resistance. Due to this parallel resistance, we will evaluate the equivalent resistance, that will be equal to 50 of this internal resistance and 50 internal resistance is of voltmeter. That means 50 and 50 will be in parallel. So the formula would be 50 into 50 divided by 50 plus 50 to evaluate overall resistance. That would be equal to 25 kilo ohm. Now, as we can see, without introducing voltmeter, the value was 50 volt, but by introducing the voltmeter of 1000 ohm per volt sensitivity, the output is 25 kilo ohm. Now we will find out the voltage drop across this resistor. That will be equal to 25 into 150 divided by 100 plus 25, that is 125, that would be equal to 30 volt. So now after introducing this voltmeter and by equaling this resistance, its internal resistance and this actual resistance, when we will analyze a circuit, the output would be 30 volt. Now we can see that voltmeter A reads much less than the true value. The true value is 50 volt, but this value is 30 volt. That means it should be noted that for getting good accuracy, the resistance of voltmeter should be very high than circuit resistance. But in this case, both were equal. 50 kilo ohm was this resistance and internal resistance of voltmeter was also 50 kilo ohm, as we have evaluated here. Now the overall resistance and analysis of circuit, after that we will get a value of 30 volt. That means if we are having 50 kilo ohm here and 50 kilo ohm here as internal resistance, that means internal resistance is equal here, then the value would be very far away from the true value, that is 30 volt, which is very far away from the true value. So the resistance of internal resistance of this voltmeter should be very high as compared to this circuit. Now we will analyze the other case. Here we are having sensitivity of voltmeter B. Here it should be B. It is 20,000 ohm per volt. Now we will evaluate that the internal resistance of this voltmeter is how much? It is 20,000 into 50. Sensitivity into voltage is the formula to evaluate internal resistance of voltmeter. That would be equal to 1000 kilo ohm. Now the internal resistance of this voltmeter is 1000 kilo ohm, which is very high as compared to this resistor. That means internal resistance of voltmeter is high in this case as compared to circuit resistance. So now we will evaluate here 50 kilo ohm and here it is 1000 kilo ohm. We will evaluate the resistance here. As voltmeter is parallel, that means 1000 kilo ohm resistor is parallel with respect to 50 kilo ohm, and the equivalent resistance would be 47.6 kilo ohm. Now we can say 47.6 kilo ohm is the total resistance which is connected over here after analyzing the parallel internal resistance of voltmeter and this resistor. Now we will evaluate the voltage drop across this point. It would be equal to 47.6, that is equivalent resistance, into 150 divided by 100 plus 47.6. That would be equal to 48.37 volt. Now the true value was 50 volt and the value after analyzing this is 48.37 volt. That means this is very close to the true value. Now we can see that the loading effect can be reduced if we make our internal resistance of voltmeter very high as compared to circuit resistance. So the loading effect could be reduced. Here we can see that the loading effect was very high, and because of that the value was very far away from the circuit resistor. So to reduce the loading effect, that means if we need to introduce any external device into the circuit, that is voltmeter or ohmmeter or ammeter, any circuit if we are connected externally, that would have a bad effect of loading effect. So that could be reduced if internal resistance of that particular instrument or measuring device is very high, then the circuit will have a value that is very close to the actual value without introducing voltmeter. The value should be 50 volt, and after introducing voltmeter of very high internal resistance, the value is 48 point something. That is very close to the true value. The loading effect could be reduced if we have internal resistance as very high as compared to other circuit resistance. Now we will read the definition. This is because as the resistance of voltmeter is less when compared to the circuit resistance, why loading effect is introduced? Because the resistance of voltmeter, that is internal resistance of voltmeter, is less as compared to circuit resistance. That means this will have a shunt path for the current. That means parallel path would be available for the current, and therefore the voltage drop across resistor where we want to measure voltage will be less. So ideally this should be the case. That means in second case loading effect is not prominent as the voltmeter resistance is much higher than the circuit resistance. Voltmeter resistance is higher than the circuit resistance, which was the case. But in first case, loading effect is dominant. That means loading effect was more because the voltage resistance or voltmeter resistance was comparably less as compared to circuit resistance in the first case. So it should be noted that meter with higher sensitivity gives reliable result, that means good result, while the meter the meter with low sensitivity or low resistance gives false result. That means great loading effect. This is particularly true where voltage measurement is done in high resistance circuit. I hope you all have cleared this loading effect concept. Now, what actually the loading effect and how it could be reduced was the topic. Now I will discuss about I hope you all have cleared this loading effect concept in your mind. If you have any query, you can ask me in the class while we will discuss our question answer round. So, thank you so much for watching this video.